This is the real hustle on holiday. In this series, Alex, Jess and Paul expose to our hidden cameras the scams that cheat tourists and travellers out of their hard-earned holiday money. On tonight's show, Paul's really faking it, Kit and Liz McLaren forks out to tenner,
It is hard, yeah, it is hard.
and why helping this damsel in distress is a very bad idea. All the people on this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams. It's market day in the Spanish holiday town of Fuengirola. Holiday makers and locals are out to catch some rays and find themselves a bargain. And this morning there's a new bric-a-brac stall in the market, run by Paul. His prices might look fair, but in actual fact, anything from this stall will cost unwary tourists a lot more than they realise. This is the counterfeit con. Paul's eye-catching display is attracting plenty of interest, so it shouldn't be long before he can persuade someone to hand over their cash.
Good morning.
These holiday makers are interested in Paul's antique spoons, so he shows off his expert knowledge.
I think it's from kind of like a Jubilee thing. I'll probably do that one for 10.
10.
Yeah. This is a very nice one here as well. Again, I can do that one for 10 for you. I can do 3 for 20.
Mommy said that I have very good imagination.
You do?
Yeah, it looks like a jacket.
Looks like a dragon. I'll do you 4 for 20 so long as the little girl gets hers. How's that? How's that?
Do you want that one?
What a softie.
I'm too kind.
And who could deny the little girl her souvenir?
20 euros, please.
Out comes the cash. Paul's taking a closer look at that note. He carries out a check with his counterfeit note pen.
I'm sorry, that one's we've been told to look out for these. So if it makes a mark like that.
The news isn't good. It's a fake.
Do you have another one? Yeah.
The marks are naturally embarrassed having tried to spend a dodgy 20, so they immediately get out a different note.
Yeah. Look, I'll show you.
Always willing to help a tourist, Paul shows them how to tell the difference between a real note and the fake.
You can tell that they look almost exactly the same. This one's just a little bit darker, see that? And it's also not exactly the same size. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that.
So the bad news is that they've tried to pass off a dodgy note.
Welcome.
But the good news is that they've got themselves a great bargain. They've paid just 20 euros for a set of 4 collectible spoons. Or have they? Let's go back and take a closer look at the transaction. After Paul received the original 20 euros from the mark, it wasn't just his security pen he took from the van. He also switched the perfectly good note for a fake one that was hidden inside. With the real 20 euros safely in his van, it was his own note that he tested. As it was a fake, the pen brought up a bright blue mark on the paper. The customer had no reason to suspect his note had been switched and handed over another 20 euros to pay for the spoons. So, rather than getting themselves a bargain, the marks actually paid double and unwittingly lumbered themselves with a forged banknote in the process. We told the Marks that their note was good all along.
No.
Pardon?
Oh?
You mean he did a switch? No, he couldn't. No, I gave it to him and he did it with a pen. You know, he couldn't have, you know, I mean, I would have seen the switch, wouldn't I? I might have done. I'm an East Ender and I never thought I could get scammed.
This scam works very well because of the massive embarrassment factor. If you accuse somebody of handing you over a fake note and they're a foreigner in that country, and also they don't know what to look for, then it becomes very, very difficult for them to stand up and fight for their rights.
Always familiarise yourself with the local currency when you're abroad, and always check the authenticity of any notes when you receive one or hand one over.
There is a risk of you being passed a fake note, particularly as a tourist if you're not familiar with the currency. But that's a risk you have to take in most countries, I think. It's not just in Spain. If you do get handed a fake note, I'm afraid there's not much you can do about it, apart from complain to the police, if you can identify the shop or the place where you got it from.
When on holiday, it doesn't get much better than relaxing in the sun with a drink in your hand, except if that drink is free. The hostlers are going to show you how to win drinks from your mates by using proposition bets. The prop bet makes you believe you're onto a sure thing, but of course the hostlers always have the edge, and you don't stand a chance. So watch and learn.
I will have a gin and tonic, please.
Alex is out for a drink in a Spanish seaside bar, but he's not planning to spend any of his own money.
Here's the bet. It's for a round of drinks. So it could be a costly bet. No, I'm kidding. Look, I propose that I can make this glass spin twice on itself. Yeah? With one hand. But without letting go. I'm not going to spill anything. So you'll see the lemon go, uno, dos. Okay, round itself. It's going to be off the table. You can hold it in one hand and one grip. You can't use two hands to go like that. Okay? And you can't do silly things like hold it and then go like that. Because that's not spinning around itself, it's just spinning around you.
Yeah.
You can't put it on the table and sort of walk around the table, right? You're going to be holding in your hand and you've got to spin it around. Twice. I'll tell you what, we'll do it for 2 rounds of drinks, because you're doing it twice.
Right.
You know, we're on holiday. Any ideas?
I don't want to go because I dropped the glass.
What are you going to do with it? You've got an idea, haven't you?
I'm trying to... I'll drop it and it'll go.
Why are you going to drop it? Oh, you're trying to do it with your fingers? Yeah, you will drop
That's
it.
what I was going to do.
The lemon's going to spin round, so you're going to make the glass... No. Not allowed to put your finger in my drink either.
Can I do it like that?
No, you can't. You're letting go of the glass. You've got to hold on to the glass. Oh, you see, you're moving it around in your fingers. You've got to hold the glass and make a spin.
I might do it differently now.
If I can do it, would you buy me a drink?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right, so here we go. Starts here. Watch the lemon. Not me, the lemon. Ready? Ready, that's 1.
Yeah.
Twice. 2 rounds of drinks, please. Thank you. Pass that way.
It's all in the wrist. Alex rotated the glass once under his elbow and continued the motion, giving it one more rotation above the elbow, being careful not to spill his drink in the process.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Shell. I can't.
Yeah.
Spill.
Yeah. There you go.
Still to come, Jess is feeling a little flat,
Do you know how to change a tyre by any chance?
Lucky tickets.
and Alex puts the unfair into funfair.
You need to get 3 more.
If you're planning a holiday this year and don't want to run into any hustlers, here's some essential advice to get you on your way.
You're never more likely to be conned than when traveling. So here's a few common sense tips if you're traveling abroad, particularly about documents. The most important document, of course, would be your passport. A lot of countries ask you to carry your passport at all times, but that can be very dangerous because if you are robbed, you'll lose that as well as your money. I would recommend keeping it in the hotel room safe or in the safe downstairs, and carrying a photocopy and some other form of identification, such as a driving license. You also want to be very careful with your insurance documents. In fact, anything that contains your private information. Make sure that you take photocopies of all of these important documents and keep those in a separate place from the originals. So just in case the worst happens, at least you can show people what the replacement should look like.
These are the historic docks in Liverpool. Jess is in one of the main marina car parks, and it looks like she's in a spot of bother. She has a flat tyre. And though she's managed to jack the car up, she has no idea what to do next. What she needs is someone to give her a helping hand. This is the Good Samaritan scam. Hopefully the occupants of this car will be the kind of people who don't mind helping a complete stranger.
Excuse me. Hiya. Do you know how to change a tyre by any chance? You do? Could you help me, please? I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I managed to jack it up and that's about it. Notice how you...
The scam is on. Their willingness to do a good deed has just made these motorists the marks.
Jacked it up properly? Is it off the ground? I guess so, yeah. I'm not really know how to do these things. Is it not? Do you need to do that more?
After standing here so long in the cold sea breeze, Jess is naturally feeling the chill. So she has one more favour to ask of her new friends.
Sorry, can I be really, really cheeky? I've just seen you coming. Has your car got a heater in it?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I just go quickly sit in it and make a phone call? Is that okay? I'm absolutely freezing. Thank you. So I can just watch what you're doing. Oh, thank you.
Of course, she can't run the heater without the car keys.
Thank you very much.
It's that green one over there.
Thank you. I'll be 2 seconds. I have to go for my dad.
Being a gent, the Mark does the honourable thing and lets Jess wait in his car to warm up. Though he's keeping a good eye on the damsel in distress and his car, while his girlfriend gets her hands dirty. But the moment his back is turned, this good deed goes bad.
Right, where's the car,
What?
Before he realises what's happened, the Mark's car is gone. And he's not happy. So why has Jess stolen his wheels, leaving her own perfectly good car behind? Because it was never her car to start with. Let's take a look at what really happened. Jess wasn't working alone. This was a 3-hustler scam. The hustlers arrived and pulled up by a parked car. They'd come prepared with all the tools they needed. The cheapest spare tyre and jack money could buy. Alex jacked up the car and let the air out of a front tyre. With the man work done, it was time for Jess to step in and play her role as the damsel in distress. Alex and Paul then pulled up across the car park where they could keep an eye on proceedings and waited.
Thank you. I'll be 2 seconds. I have to go for my dad.
Once Jess had secured some marks and persuaded them to hand over their car keys, Alex and Paul made their moves. Jess got into the Mark's passenger seat and put the keys in the ignition. Alex also headed over to the car, but timing was critical. He had to wait for Paul to pull up right in front of the Marks in the hustler's van. For a matter of seconds, the van completely blocked the Mark's view of his car. Long enough for Alex to jump in the driver's seat and disappear. Followed shortly afterwards by Paul. But the Mark's troubles aren't over yet. They have some explaining to do to the real owners of the broken down car, who return to find their vehicle with its wheel in the air.
Is that not
Hang on a minute. Have they pinched my wheels and put different wheels on?
No, we started this.
We were doing that. She came over.
This nice pretty lady came along and said, "Oh, do you mind just changing the wheel in your car?" And said, "Come on, really cheeky and sit in your car for a while."
She was freezing, standing out here.
How do I get off my car to drive?
She was a bit cold, so she was wanting to get my car just to warm up for a bit. I thought it'd be all right, but I've been robbed.
It was horrible because I've only just had it about 2 weeks. I thought that trying to get off with my lovely little car.
I think I looked down to try and take another thing off the wheel, and then she'd driven off in my car.
This scam plays on the Mark's good nature, and a damsel in distress is an excellent way to get a hold of someone's car keys.
Now, we would never advocate not helping somebody when they're in distress, but always take account of the situation first before you get involved. In our case, we had people handing over their car keys to someone they had met 10 seconds ago. It's really not a very smart thing to do.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Money won is twice as sweet as money earned.
You might as well say goodbye now.
And money won from a celebrity is even sweeter.
I am on the verge of crying. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see if you can do it.
In the Celebrity Con Games. This week, the hustlers are going to do battle with Atomic Kitten, TV presenter and winner of Celebrity MasterChef, Liz McLarnon.
Have you ever been conned or hustled before?
No, I think I'm a bit suspicious. I'm always a bit suspicious, yeah.
Good, this will be good.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
What can we possibly be asking you to do?
Not cooking anything, obviously.
Is it some kind of electrical experiment or something?
There is £10 involved.
I knew there'd be money
There'll be
involved.
money.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah. Do you have any change?
Chris Brown.
Just a £10 note.
Just the 10.
As is
And it's
traditional.
real.
There's Liz's tenner. But for this challenge, she's going to need some smaller change.
There we go, there's 5 and 5. So we've got
Well, £10.
£10.
5 plus 5.
Takes me a while, it's early.
Do you ever go down the fair? Carnival?
Yeah.
Play any of the games?
Yeah.
This is a carnival game.
Oh, okay.
But it's also the kind of scam someone would make up and play in a bar, but in a very, very dodgy bar. Okay?
Time for Paul to explain exactly how this carnival game works.
Okay, this is for you. This is kind of the rock and roll fork.
Okay.
And we've got a bottle, and it's very, very simple. All you have to do, using the fork and not your fingers, this groove here, these just happen to fit right into that groove. And that's what you need to use, that's the secret, okay? You go under, and you get to use a delicate touch. Oh. You nearly flinched there. I did a little bit. It can be done.
So Liz has to use the fork to stand the bottle upright, without it toppling over. Looks simple. Not only that, she has 10 goes to get it right. 1 for each £1 coin.
I know it's going to be the kiss of death, but it looks easy, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. The problem is, there is money on the line. Have a go.
Okay. Scared?
Use the fork, Liz.
Okay. Be careful, it will want to roll around, so try and stop it.
Okay.
See, incidentally, see these lines? See these lines?
Yeah.
If you go over these lines, you lose.
Oh!
See? Did I forget to mention that?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
It's not as easy as it looks. £1 down, 9 to go.
Yeah, I'm back.
It's just moving, it won't do anything. Ah!
Oh, I'm not...
But I'm in hard.
It is hard, yeah, it is hard. Have another go, just to see if you can...
Oh, that was quick.
That was close.
That was a pound, by the way. You can cover it. I see what the problem is. It's rolling to the side, and you're going to keep going over these lines, you're going to keep losing. So to help you out, I'm going to support the bottle with 2 other bottles.
Okay.
So,
Surely now Liz will be able to do it. Or maybe not.
£3.
Almost.
definitely going to be worth another go. Slow down.
A bit slower at the end.
Last go.
Oh.
Bit of forward sliding. Well,
This is it.
Last go.
so it's just a little bit slower.
It's the last chance for Liz to win that tenner.
I'm nervous. I don't know about you,
I'm just
but I'm
annoyed
nervous.
now. I'm just annoyed.
It's no good. She's bottled it.
You lose.
I'm not going out tonight now.
You're not going out tonight.
Actually, she never had a chance in the first place. And here's why.
The secret's in the bottle, because if you do it this way, completely impossible. If you do it this way, it can be done. If you roll the bottle like this, you'll see it's weighted. See how it goes there? It's impossible to get a balanced bottle usually. See? Just the way it rolls fast as well. Huh?
When he did it, Paul turned the heavy side to the bottom, meaning the bottle wouldn't overbalance when it stood upright. But he made sure that every time Liz tried, she started with the heavy side on top, which meant it was sure to topple over no matter how carefully she lifted it. So that's another tenner, going from the pocket of a celebrity into the pockets of the hustlers.
Remember, it seems too good to be true. Guess what?
It is.
Yeah.
This is Brighton Pier, world famous as a visitor attraction with its many amusements and fairground rides. Alex and Jess have come to see if they can get their hands on some tourist cash by setting up their own stall. They're offering prizes ranging from cuddly toys to expensive watches and MP3 players. This is the Lucky Ticket scam.
Lucky tickets. Lucky tickets. Come and play a lucky
Oh, have you won
ticket.
something already? What have you got?
What have you won?
Oh, adorable.
Only cost me £5, wouldn't it?
It's a bargain. £2 for a handful of tickets. Any even number wins a prize.
No persuasion needed. These customers each hand over £2 for 10 lucky tickets.
I'll take the money.
The rules of this game are easy. There's a big bucket and thousands of numbered tickets. Even numbered tickets are losers, odd numbered tickets are winners. 5 winners equals a top-of-the-range MP3 player.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Alex counts out the tickets, so they can rip them open and see if they've won.
10.
Oh, the odd one.
Oh.
Odd ones are winning.
I'm feeling lucky after my ticket.
Yeah. Are you?
88. 57. That's an odd. That's a winner. Okay, we're going to put this over here.
Straight away, these guys have picked a winner. In fact, everyone that plays this game immediately has luck on their side.
Hey, there's one.
So how many odd numbers are in there?
Half and half.
Even the most suspicious of customers is an instant success.
Oh, great. Okay.
Even.
Ah.
Oh, odd. Excellent. Okay, 2. Taking one of those or one of these.
So far, so good. Everyone has got themselves a small stuffed toy or a water pistol. That's safe. No one can take that away from them.
Even.
Obviously, you've got the lucky streak.
I have, yeah.
Of course, with the hustlers around, there's no such thing as luck.
The odd even ticket scam is a game you'll find in fairgrounds both here and abroad. It's not always a scam, but when it is, your chances of winning are minute. The reason this works so well is that the operator's got complete control of the game. He can let the marks win or lose anytime he wants by palming in winning tickets.
The tickets aren't 50% odd and 50% even. In fact, every single ticket in the bucket is actually an even number. They are all losers. The only winning tickets are actually in Alex's pocket. And the only time they enter the game is when he intentionally adds a winner to the pile. That's why he always counts out the tickets before handing them back to the marks. And the instant win is only to get them hooked and make them spend more money.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you bank those if you want to have one more go, or a couple more goes. I'll let you put these aside. So if you get 5 tickets, you win one of these sunglasses.
Jewellery.
You're halfway there.
So how many do we need to get one of those?
You need to get 3 more.
Oh, no. Give me another one.
Seeing as they're so close to winning a star prize, the marks keep buying more tickets.
Another digital camera. You need to get 3 more. An iPod.
I haven't got an iPod.
And every so often, they tear open another winning number.
You got another odd?
Another odd?
Okay, 2 more to go and you can win the...
One more.
You sure?
Yeah, one more go.
But just as they get close to winning the big prize, the winning numbers completely dry up.
Aww. Aww. You did so well last time.
What are the odds?
3,
The odds are
4, 6, 7.
That's the last one.
That's it.
Oh, guys, you did so well. You get for 4. Let me see what you get for 4. I'll give you definitely one of these.
70 open tickets, but no star prize.
You get 2 things.
Still, they're not walking away empty-handed. They've won themselves a cuddly toy and a plastic water pistol. Total value, 65p. Not a great return for £14. In fact, Alex doesn't let anybody get enough points to win the big prize. But those stuffed toys are absolutely flying off the shelf. It may only be a few quid at a time, but this game can bring in more than £100 an hour. And at that rate, the only winners here are the hustlers.
Nice.
Have fun with that.
We didn't do overly well on that
Nearly.
one. Nearly, we nearly got it.
4 odds, maybe 5 to
Yeah.
get like a watch and or sunglasses.
Which was quite nice, but no, we settled with those in the end.
We needed 2 more to get an iPod, but we decided to cut our losses because we weren't doing that good after all.
We told the marks that there were never any winning tickets in the bucket.
Is that why he counted them?
Oh. Well, he couldn't have done.
He gave them,
Because we gave him the tickets.
we gave him the tickets to count from, though.
Games of chance and luck are all great fun, but you should only spend what you can afford. And remember that you're really paying for the entertainment value rather than actually expecting to win anything. If you think a game is crooked, just walk away.
So remember, even when you're away from home, you should always keep your wits about you. That way, you will avoid getting hustled on holiday.
Right, where's my card then?
And the last in the series will be here shiny and new next Thursday at 10:30 on BBC 3. Next tonight, it's Family Guy.